Good morning, San Francisco!
We got into San Francisco in the afternoon, and as soon as we got down the hill, we got to cross the Golden Gate Bridge.
Which was amazing.
Which was beautiful, especially because of the weather we had driving down the coast. After we passed through the Golden Gate Bridge, we really got to experience driving the very, very steep hills towards our hotels. That was extremely scary for me driving.
Yeah, but you did a good job.
But it was still scary. And then we settled in for the night and we went to Fisherman's Wharf for dinner. Unfortunately, Junior the next day was feeling super sick, so
he couldn't come out with us, but we still ended up making it to the Cable Car Museum. It was really cool. We got to see how the cable cars operate and how the cables run underneath the streets of the city. We also got to learn about all the devastation from the tragic fires and earthquake that happened.
After the Cable Car Museum, we ended up going to Madame Tussauds and got to meet Beyonce, so I can cross that off my bucket list. It was actually kind of weird to see the actual height of these statues. It was...
Yeah, a lot of them were really short.
Yeah, and I definitely expected a lot of them to be taller than me. So after that, we ended up going back to Junior and Landon's hotel, and Junior was feeling well enough to have New Year's Eve dinner with us, but not 100%, so he...
still stayed back for the fireworks. But we went out, we got to check out the fireworks, and rang in the new year with thousands of strangers. Which was really cool. The fireworks went on for like 20 minutes. Besides the fireworks, there wasn't too much going on, but the fireworks display was awesome. Once the display was over, the streets just filled with everybody from the park. They had the streets closed down, and the smoke from the fireworks just blew through the city, and it got really hazy, which was kind of cool.
The next day, Junior was feeling a little bit better, so he was able to come to the beach with us. It was definitely not a day to bask in the sun, but it was definitely cool to see the big waves.
Hi Mom, hi Dad, Landon, Hannah. Miss you guys, we're having a great time. Mom, don't worry, we're fine.
I ended up actually getting caught in the waves. Didn't really pack extra pants for the rest of the day, so that was super uncomfortable. Oops.
Then we went to Fisherman's Wharf. We got to check out the souvenir shops, and we got to eat some fresh crab from the vendors, which was delicious. Alcatraz. This was another item on our bucket list. We had planned this months in advance as tickets sell out quick, so we had to get our tickets back in like October. Once we got onto the island, there was an audio tour in the prison, which had the prisoners and the warden's voices narrating it, which was really cool. It was also cool just to see kind of outside the prison and what went on just around the island outside of the prison. We got to see inside the prison, we got to see the cells of the 3 inmates that escaped the island. They actually used spoons to escape, to dig their way out through the wall, and now it's funny because they sell souvenir spoons there, so if you want a spoon, you can buy one there.
After that, we went to Ocean Beach. There was not really a lot that we did there. We just kind of hung out for a little bit. Colton also ended up getting caught in the waves, so. Colton!
We went back to the hotel and hung out for the evening, and we had our lovely gourmet microwave burritos.
On everyone's last day, we ended up going to Twin Peaks bright and early in the morning. We got to see all of the city from the highest point in San Francisco.
On top of the world. We got to see all of the highlights that we went to throughout the week. We could see Alcatraz, we could see Fisherman's Wharf, we could see where we watched the fireworks. You could see from this point. Crazy to think that this city was built on a hill this steep. Like we said, with all of the streets being super steep, it's incredible.
So after we sent Junior and Landon to go back home, me and Colton ended up going to the Golden Gate Bridge for the rest of our day, and we ended up visiting Fort Point as well.
We then went to the airport and we caught a red-eye flight to Nashville. We got in on the 4th at 5:30 with 0 sleep. Check out our next vlog when we get our hoedown on in Music City.